Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Financial Literacy 101. Today's topic is going to be on financial planning and goal setting. If you're new to our Financial Literacy 101 class, welcome to our group. I have some financial resources that I like to give away as a bonus for those who stick around to the end of our session. If you have any questions or concerns, please feel free to message me in the chat, and I will do my best to answer all of your questions via email or live if we have time. I want to take a second real quick to make sure that our comments in the chat are working correctly. So if you please would share with me your favorite color, I would greatly appreciate it. All right, so in here I see that John, your favorite color is navy blue, Sarah, yellow, and I see a lot of greens. Nice. It seems like the chat is working well. Thank you for that. This is an interactive session. I will be looking for audience comments throughout our time together, and it should not take more than about 30 to maybe 40 minutes, depending on questions at the end. So please, if you can, put down any extra electronics and try to stay as engaged as possible. I am Eric Fitzpatrick. My wife and I have been together and been married for a long time. The best thing that I've learned over the years is that I should hear her out. This simple step could have saved me a lot of stress and a lot of money. I'm a financial coach, not to be confused with a financial planner or an advisor. I started financial coaching as a way to educate and coach others away from the financial stress and anxiety and the feeling of being overwhelmed that I had for many years. I did not learn about money early on, and that threw me into a cycle of debt and bad credit, along with overspending. I enjoy numbers, and I'm a factional kind of person. I choose to get up every morning and remember that today could be the day that I make a difference in someone's life that may change the world. We're going to start today with a simple exercise to explore your individual perceptions of money. This exercise is called Money as You See It. We'll take a few moments, and I want you to think about a description that you have of what money looks like to you personally. I want you to know that this is an open and non-judgmental environment. So you have the freedom to be honest with your self-expression during this exercise. Take a moment to reflect on your thoughts and feelings about money. Think about the role that it plays and how it affects your decisions and emotions. If you feel comfortable, you can share your description with the group in the comments. This exercise is about expressing an individual's perception, and there is no right or wrong approach to it. Later today, I would like you to take a few moments to reflect on what your thought was around your thoughts and emotion around money were. Consider why you depicted money in that particular way and what it reveals about your relationship with money. In the chats here, I see that Chris wrote, "Money is a wolf in sheep's clothing." And Josephine wrote, "I'm going to draw money as a helping hand." That's cool. I see a lot of people have great comments coming in. One last one before we move on is from Ryan. And he said, he is always told money is the root of all evil. So when I thought about it right now, I guess I see a root rapidly growing and the evil things of this world hanging from it. Nice. Thank you all for your participation in this exercise. Remember that our perception of money is shaped by various different factors, and understanding them can lead to valuable insights about our financial mindset. Let's look at a family that needs to learn about how to financially plan and set some financial goals. This is the Thompsons. Mr. and Mrs. Thompson work tirelessly to make ends meet, trying to provide a decent life for their children, Emma and Jake. The Thompsons are a hardworking family, but never really had been exposed to the concept of financial planning and goals. They lived paycheck to paycheck, and they often found themselves in a dire straits when unexpected emergencies or expenses occurred. One evening, while Mr. Thompson was at the local community center looking for work opportunities, he stumbled across a flyer for a free financial literacy program. Intrigued, he decided to attend the workshop, hoping that it might offer some valuable insights on how to manage their income better. The financial literacy workshop was an eye-opening for Mr. Thompson. He learned about the importance of financial goals and how to create a plan to achieve them. Excited about what he learned, when he got home, he explained to his family that they had been doing their finances a bit wrong, and that they needed to set some financial goals. Next, as they decided to see what goal they wanted to set. So theirs was setting money aside and starting to save for an emergency fund to handle any unexpected emergencies. Next, they aimed to pay off their debts systematically. The Thompsons began tracking their expenses diligently, cutting back on unnecessary spending and seeking additional sources of income. Mrs. Thompson picked up a part-time job, and Emma and Jake, well, they started contributing around the house to earn a little bit of chore money. As they progressed in their financial journey, the Thompsons encountered several challenges. It wasn't easy to resist the temptation or to stick to their budget. However, they remained motivated and encouraged each other through even the tough times and celebrating even the smallest victories. Financial goals are more than mere numbers. So why set financial goals? Well, we can do this because they represent our hopes and our dreams. By defining these goals, we establish clear visions of what we achieve in our lives. The significance of financial goals is that there's power to instill our focus and organize our financial decisions. They serve as beacons, guiding us through life's financial complexities with purpose and direction. Whether it's building your emergency fund, saving for a new to you vehicle, or building your first home, setting these goals help you to pave a way to a brighter and more secure future. How many of you have heard of the term SMART goals before? If you have, type the word SMART in the comments. All right, I see that a few of you have. To ensure the effectiveness of our goals, we need to make sure that they're SMART, making sure that they're specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound. Making a specific goal means we provide them with a clear identity and a purpose. Making them measurable allows us to break them down and track the progress easily. Achievability means that we're able to keep our motivation high. When it means to keep them relevant is our goals align with our values and priorities. Setting clear expectations of time adds a sense of urgency and inspiring us to take action right now. In the realm of financial goals planning, we encounter two main types of goals. We have short-term goals, which is 6 to 12 months, and we have long-term goals, which is 1 to 5 years. Short-term goals act as a stepping stone that propel us towards our long-term aspirations. These include building an emergency fund, paying off credit card debt, and saving for a special event. On the other hand, long-term goals are the grand visions that shape the course of our lives. They involve milestones like early retirement, owning a business, or leaving a legacy for future generations. Both types of these goals are interconnected, and by achieving our short-term goals and objectives, we lay the foundation to pursue of our long-term dreams. Short-term goals are like compass points, keeping us on track day to day. The importance of these goals lie in their roles of managing our immediate needs and expenses. Take, for example, the goal on the screen, to save 6,000, to save $1,000 in 6 months to cover unexpected medical expenses. This goal is SMART. It's specific in that the goal clearly states the objectives, saving $1,000. It's measurable in that the progress can be seen in the account balance of the amount that is saved. It's achievable because saving 6 months is realistic and attainable considering your income and expenses. The goal is relevant to the need for covering unexpected medical costs. And it's time bound in that the time frame is set to 6 months for a specific deadline for you to achieve your goal. For a long-term goal, let's look at this example. The goal would be to pay off $30,000 in student loan debt within the next 5 years. The goal specifies that the exact debt amount would be $30,000 to be paid off. It's measurable because the progress can be seen on the account, on the outstanding loan balance. With the 5-year time frame and well-structured payment plan, paying off the $30,000 in student loan is attainable. The goal is relevant to improving financial health and eliminating significant debt burden. And it's time bound with the 5 years, giving you a deadline for a clear time to meet your goal. Long-term goals are seeds to our future successes, deeply intertwined with our aspirations and our life visions. They encompass our desires of financial freedom, stability, and meaningful accomplishments. When we use the term SMART goals, it allows us to look effectively on them and manage it. It enables individuals to manage their budget, save for the future, invest wisely, and avoid debt traps. You also are able to understand critical concepts like credit scores, insurance, and taxes, which are vital for making sound financial decisions. So we have this roadmap here, and at the heart of every successful financial journey lies a well-crafted financial plan. A financial plan acts like a roadmap, guiding us through life's various financial stages and challenges. It is a powerful tool that helps us in any financial situation. It identifies our goals and it outlines the steps necessary to reach them. A comprehensive financial plan includes budgeting to manage expenses, savings, and investing to grow wealth, insurance to protect against risk, managing your debt responsibly, and estate planning to secure our legacies. Embracing these components with our financial plan enables us to harmonize our actions and financial decisions, empowering us to create a brighter future. From our last class, does anyone remember what the 5 principles of financial literacy were? That's right. Yep, savings is one of them. I see earning, a couple borrowing, yep, and saving, and then protecting money. Yeah, great job, you guys. You guys must have been paying attention in the introduction to personal finance. These principles can be the starting point where you can set clear goals with and begin using your SMART financial choices. We can adopt the SMART goals concept for each one, allowing us to build a plan and to live them out. Starting with earning, you may have a goal to increase your monthly income over the next year by 15%. This goal can be measured by keeping track of your earnings. It is achievable for you that you can learn new skills and then implement them. It's relevant because earning a higher income will allow you to save and work towards your long-term financial goals. and setting a time frame for a year gives you an end to look for. A spending goal might be to create a budget and track and control your expenses. It's measurable in that you're able to monitor your spending against the budget that you created and adjust it as needed. It's achievable in that you will identify and eliminate unnecessary expenses. It's relevant to you because it will improve your financial stability and reduce unnecessary spending. Having a budget in place and constantly following it, starting next month, makes it a time bound. When it comes to a goal for savings, it might look like trying to put 10% of your monthly income for an emergency fund. You can measure this by monitoring your savings contribution each month. If you set your budget, then you know that it's achievable by cutting down your spending and allocating more towards savings. Building a financial safety net for unexpected expenses is definitely relevant. And when you add a time frame of like 12 months, it becomes time bound. When you have to borrow money, an example would be like buying a home. A good specific goal would be to research and compare options for an upcoming purchase. The outcome is measurable because you can create a spreadsheet to compare the interest rates, the terms, and the fees. It's achievable by improving your credit score to qualify for better loan terms, and ensuring you secure the most favorable loan is favorable for your financial situation, and that makes it relevant. By having a deadline of 3 months makes it time bound. The last principle is protecting your money. A good smart goal for this would be to have a review and update your insurance coverages to ensure that it meets all of your current risk needs. This ensures that all assets and potential risks are adequately covered. The goal is achieved by research and consulting with insurance professionals. It's relevant in that protecting your family and assets from unexpected events. And completing the insurance coverage review and updates within 2 months and then following up yearly keeps it time bound. The goals you are creating need to have a purpose behind them so that you will stay motivated to reach them. Who here has set goals for the new year? New Year's resolutions. Go ahead and type in the chat New Year's if you have. Yeah, I see a lot have had New Year's resolutions. All right, here comes the tricky part. How long for you, have they lasted? 1 day, yep. 4 months. Some say a week, 1 to 2 weeks. Yeah, I see that a lot of goals are not achieved. Studies say that goals that are not achieved, it's because usually one of two things. They were either not motivated or they didn't write them correctly. Using the SMART goal concept will help you reach your short and then your long-term goals. Creating a personalized financial plan is a journey of self-discovery and empowerment. Through this journey, it begins with a process of assessment of your current financial situation, understanding your income, expenses, and assets, and your debts. As we set short-term and long-term goals, we allow aspirations to shape the path ahead. We then design strategies and actionable steps to bring our dreams to life. One of the most beautiful aspects of financial planning is the adaptability. It can be tailored to suit your unique needs, circumstances, and desires. By embarking on this journey with confidence and embracing your power to design your financial destiny, you embark on a path of financial fulfillment. As we navigate the financial journey, you may encounter challenges that test your determination. It's essential to recognize that you are not alone in facing these obstacles. Many have walked this path before you, and many will follow. By acknowledging the struggles and celebrating the victories of others, we foster empathy, knowing that we're not alone on our journey. To stay motivated, you can seek support from others, from your loved ones. Share your experience and draw inspiration from the resilience of others. Additionally, self-compassion is a powerful tool, reminding us to be kind to ourselves when we encounter any such setbacks. Remember, however, that our financial journey is unique and it's your journey. And every step you take towards your goals is a testament of your strength and resilience. Tracking your financial goals is a celebration of your growth and commitment. As you monitor and evaluate your income, expenses, savings, and investment, you acknowledge your destination of achieving your financial goals. In this journey of continuous improvement, our financial progress serves as a mirror reflecting the transformation within you. All right. Every step you take towards your financial goals is a milestone worth celebrating. Celebrations serve as a source of motivation, reinforcing your commitment to your financial journey. Type in the comments what type of celebration that you enjoy most. For myself, I enjoy taking a break from everything, getting away from the house, taking a sip of some nice tea, but it's in public, and the main reason is because I like to people watch. So what's yours? Tom, I see that you enjoy family outings. Nice. Jessica, you enjoy eating a treat or getting a treat from a local bakery. These are great ideas. Simple gestures like treating yourself to a favorite meal, spending quality time with loved ones, or engaging in a favorite hobby can serve as meaningful rewards. However, celebrations doesn't mean that they have to be extravagant in spending. By finding joy in the journey and recognizing the significance of each milestone, you infuse your financial path with a sense of empathy and self-appreciation. Setbacks are an inherent part of any journey, including your financial path. Embrace the lessons they offer and use them to strengthen your financial path. Surround yourself with a support network that provides understanding and encouragement. Together, we can overcome setbacks, reorientate the course, and start moving forward with renewed determination. Take a few seconds and think about what you can do when setbacks happen. Maybe it's calling a coach. Maybe it's sharing in community what has happened to you so others can share what some of the same challenges that they've had to overcome. And now that we have covered what financial planning and goals are and why they're important, I would like to go through the process of what I use personally with my clients that I have titled Building a Blessed Life. A blessed life is unique to each individual and can include things like spending time with loved ones, pursuing hobbies and passions, maybe traveling, giving back to the community, and achieving financial security. It's about having the freedom and flexibility to live your life on your own terms and to do the things that bring you joy and fulfillment. Your blessed life is yours, not your parents', not your friends', not even mine. Your blessed life is yours. It's about creating a life that you love and that makes you happy. At the heart of a blessed life is the idea that you're in control of your financial journey. You have the power to shape your life and to create the future you want. But how do you go about doing that? How do you create a plan for for your life that will help you achieve your financial goals and live the life that you want? Well, I've broken it up into a process with 7 steps to help you with just that. To make sure that you're still with me before we continue, type 7 steps in the comments. I see a few there, but I know there are more watching than have put in the comments. So if you're still attentive, type 7 steps. Perfect. That looks a lot better. Thank you, guys. Don't forget that towards the end of our session, I will share a link with you for the bonus resources that I've created to help you start on this financial journey. The first step in creating a plan for your blessed life is to define what that life looks like for you. What are your goals? What are your aspirations? What do you want to achieve in life? What brings you joy and fulfillment? Take some time to reflect on these questions. Write down your answers. Be as specific as you can. The more details you provide, the better. The second step is identifying your values. This step focuses on the values that are the principles and beliefs that guide your life. They are the things that are most important to you. Identifying your values is an important step in creating your blessed life because it helps you to make decisions that are in alignment with your beliefs. Take some time to reflect on what is the most important to you. Write down your values and prioritize them. A third step is setting goals. Once you have achieved your blessed life and defined it, and you identified your goals, it's now time to set some goals. Goals are specific, like we talked about. When setting goals, it's important to make them SMART. Write down your goals and break them down into smaller, actionable steps. Taking action is the fourth step in building a blessed life. Moving along the path is more important than having the knowledge and then doing nothing. Take action towards your goals. Don't wait for the perfect moment and for everything to be perfect and how you want it. Mistakes are going to happen, but that's okay. Learn from them and keep moving forward. Be proactive and not reactive. Take control of your life and make things happen. The fifth step is start now. Your blessed life, it can start right now. It can begin today. You don't have to wait for retirement or for some other milestone to start living the life you want. Start taking action towards your goals today. And you'll notice that even the small steps will make a big difference over time. An important step is number 6, which focuses on the wins. It's easy to get caught up in the things that we are not doing right or not going well in our life, but it's important to focus on the wins, celebrating your successes, no matter how small they seem. This will help you stay motivated and keep moving forward. The last step is to be generous. Generosity is an important part of a blessed life. When you give to others, we not only help them, but we feel good about ourselves also. Being generous with your time, resources, and your talents. Give back to the community and those that are less fortunate than you. Take some time to reflect on these 7 steps and write down your answers. Remember, your blessed life is unique to you, so don't be afraid to dream big and to think outside of the box that we've put ourselves in. Once you have a clear vision of what you think you want your life to look like, you can start taking actions towards your goals. As we conclude our discussion on financial goals and planning, let's embrace empathy and confidence in our financial journey. Setting clear financial goals empowers us to envision the dreams and take charge of our destinies. Crafting a comprehensive financial plan brings our aspirations to life and aligns our actions with our values. As we stay motivated and celebrate milestones. We navigate through setbacks with compassion, and we cultivate resilience and strength. Empowered with empathy, we recognize the shared experiences of others, and we draw inspiration from their stories. With confidence in our ability and the support of our loved ones, we embark on this transformative journey that begins today. Remember that your financial journey is not a destination, but a path of growth and of self-discovery. Embrace this journey with an open heart, and you will find that the rewards extend beyond numbers. They embrace the essence of a fulfilled life. I want to real quick return to the story of the Thompson family. Over time, they saw their emergency fund grow. They embraced their budget to gradually pay off their debts, and the burden of the financial stress lifted. The family found more peace and stability in their lives. Mr. and Mrs. Thompson even attended other workshops on investing and planning for retirement. With a newfound financial confidence, the Thompsons even managed to save for a family vacation, something that they had never dreamed was even possible before. They took a small road trip to a beach, cherishing every moment together. As the years passed, the Thompsons' financial situation continued to improve. Emma pursued a college education through scholarships and part-time jobs, while Jake enrolled in a technical school with a clear vision for his future. One day, the family gathered around the table to review their progress. They were amazed at how far that they have come. From the struggle to make ends meet to living a more secure and prosperous life. As they looked back on their journey, they realized that the key to their success was starting with financial goals, creating a financial plan, and staying motivated through the process. The Thompsons' story of resilience, determination, and financial empowerment is encouraging. Their journey proves and provided with the right mindset and support that everyone could overcome financial challenges that and build a better and brighter financial future for their loved ones. The choice belongs to you. Do you want to stay in the financial situation that you're in, or do you want to take a step forward and start living your blessed life? In just a moment, a link will come across, and when it does, click it and request the bonus resources that I promised you. These resources are created for you so that you can gain confidence in handling your finances. Additionally, if you're feeling the feeling of being overwhelmed, having a lot of stress and anxiety, and not having a clear understanding or plan for your finances like I had, it's okay. You're not alone. As a financial coach, I see these feelings and even more of them all the time. And what I also see in my clients, I see them go from uncertainty to clarity. I hear phrases like this one that made me feel way more calm and stress-free. Or another one that I can now pick up my phone again and not be afraid or ashamed. In front of you is the opportunity to grow in your skills that are going to move you forward. I offer one-to-one coaching programs that will empower you to reach your financial goals. And you may be even surprised that the healthy habits begin to affect other areas of your life. To see if coaching is a good solution for you, in the request for bonuses, there is a place for you to let me know that you would like to be added to my calendar for a free call with me. Just know that I only take a few new clients every week and that these times do fill up quickly after the sessions. So here's the link. While you open it in another browser, I want to answer a couple questions that have come through. One as you can probably see, I've looked at my screen a lot and I've been looking at some of the comments. One of them was, Steve, you asked what a good goal for paying down debt is. This is an excellent question. Let's see. There's a few questions that I would start asking if you were one of my clients. The first question that I would ask would be, what makes you want to pay down your debt? This question allows us to understand the internal and external drivers that motivate you to keep going, even when your journey has challenges and setbacks. The next question that I would ask is, what is your dream date for paying this off? Because this number allows us to break it down by months. And for example, Steve, if you were to give me, let's say you wanted to pay off that debt in 24 months and it was $20,000 without your house, of course. If you could make the extra payment of about, I think it's $834 a month, you would be very capable of paying down your debt in time. I would love to discuss this further with you if you click the link and schedule a quick call with me and see about working together. This next question that stood out was the topic on generosity. Mary asked, how much should I set aside towards being generous? Mary, this is a great question also. This depends on how much you is in your budget, where you can afford to give. With that being said, if any of you practice any sort of religion, setting aside money is a large portion of most religions. As Christians, most of them follow the example of giving their tithe, the first 10%, to God through the local church. And many then give over and above that an offering throughout the year to support local charities and missions. I think that is a really good place to start. Mary, if you can afford to set aside around 10% of your income, even more than 10% of your income if you're tithing, then you can tip better. You can give to others without worrying if you'll ever get it back. And you can share in the joy of seeing others being blessed by the talents that you have been given. I do want to say a quick thing about generosity, though, is that it's not just about giving away money. It's a heart thing. You can give time, you can give your resources, the talents that you've been given, and yes, of course, money. So it's right about the time for us to be ending our session. I do appreciate all of you participating in the comments throughout this session. I will do my best to answer any of the other questions that I did not get a chance to answer live. And there is a place in the link that if you have more questions that you can answer, you can ask those questions in there and I will do my best to get to them as quickly as possible. Again, thank you all for coming today, and I will see you in our next class. All right, bye you guys.